Mark let us know that Quantum Leap has been rebooted.
Hey!
And you know what? I used to love that show when I was younger.
Yeah.
The original one.
It was a great concept.
Yeah. It was quirky. Scott Bakula of Enterprise fame as well. Was it CSI? Is he one of the CSI guys?
I think so. No.
The military one. One of the military ones. So
I think
NCIS or one of those ones.
Yeah, one of those.
But, okay, we watched it. I gave the show a chance.
Leave that in there. Don't even put it in the intro. Just leave that. That's his intro.
So I watched the whole show this morning. And
the whole show?
The whole show. It is, 40-some minutes long.
You're dedicated.
Well, when you're so used to Disney Plus, you get 12-minute episodes. So I watched the whole show, and I see where they're going. It was well acted. The storyline going through.
I have some issues.
I found, like, they're making it a drama series with the odd joke in it. Like the reboot of Lethal Weapon, shows like that. And it's missing the quirkiness now. They're really heavy into the science fiction.
Well, they're trying to add some quirkiness, just unsuccessfully.
Yeah, but they have this whole backstory now with the bosses of the computer company, and they have the computer technicians, and they're going like that with all this stuff. The old one just had two guys zipping in and out of situations.
Yeah, they're adding more to the sci-fi of it. Okay.
Well, the technical side,
like we're seeing
fun.
more of the future side of for now, right? Because this is the first episode.
Now, what I did like is they mentioned that the other guy existed.
Well, it's the same universe.
It's not a complete reboot. It's a continuation. Mm-hmm. So I did like that part of it, and the show was okay in my mind. Like I didn't mind it too much.
Listen,
I missed the comedy. I missed the quirkiness.
It was okay, and I'll continue watching it, but these television studios have got to stop. Okay.
Get your thoughts straight.
Here's my thought.
Okay.
There was there's
only one.
right from the first scene. There's a lot of identity politics. Right from the get-go. Right at the first party that they have, and you're walking through it, and
it was noticeable.
It was very noticeable. Okay.
It was very Canada.
Yes. They have to stop inserting a flamboyant gay guy just for the comic relief stuff, because it's not funny anymore, right? So just having him in there acting all like diva, is not funny anymore.
It wasn't a gay guy. It was some kind of non-binary character.
Whatever he is, he's not normal.
They are.
Right. Do you understand?
See, I don't know if they're trying to gain the biggest audience possible. I think that was a mistake. In fact, that character had the worst scene in the entire episode when all of a sudden they go out in the hallway because they're all stressed. They're all stressed at something. The boss comes along, has to talk them down. Okay, where did that come from? We didn't know you had any kind of emotional bond to anything in this so far, and now you just had to put this scene in here so that you could further the information for the heist. You know, that I hated that, and unfortunately, it was a character that is not in my mind the most compelling.
However, it is episode 1.
It's episode 1. They
may build that character up to be a stronger character later on.
Maybe.
Yes.
And I found at the party he was a lot worse than when he was actually in the at work, but it was still okay, come on.
See, the great part of the original was Scott Bakula was impossible to hate. He was just so genuine.
Yeah.
A lovable guy. And so anytime he found himself in a particular circumstance, you felt that he had emotion for what was going on. And he was all invested in whatever his mission was.
Yeah, and he cared.
But now it's, oh, by the way, I know that in the future you're going to die. I can't tell you why. I know this.
Yeah.
What? Why did you tell him that?
Yeah. And I know that this is going to happen. I know you have all these secret accounts, bank accounts and everything. That's how I'm convincing you to go. They didn't do that in the old episode. He had to convince them on his own.
Yeah, he had to be that person.
Yeah. And, no. Yeah, that is what I mean by they spun off into the technical part. And we don't really care about that technical part.
Yeah.
If you can tell everybody in the future what the future is, it's much easier to solve all the problems.
One of my biggest criticisms in the episode, though, was, okay, so she realized she has some kind of a breakthrough at the very beginning. Texts him while he's at the party. You got to call me ASAP. I've figured something out. So he goes. He leaps, and then they're all talking about, oh, just before he leaped, he uploaded all of this code. We didn't see any of that.
No.
That was all just
No.
This is more of a tell, don't show, right? We're supposed to be a show, don't tell.
Like, I in the original, everybody liked it because it was Al,
Yeah.
who was the hologram, right? And
And he was great. He was
a character.
Yeah.
Like, everybody loved him. And now it's like nobody cares about the hologram other than, oh, they have a love story going on and he doesn't remember her.
yeah.
Oh, and
Who cares?
And you don't know why I leaped, and I can't tell you right now, but you'll find out later, and you're going to find some things out.
Yeah, because it's a big conspiracy behind the scenes.
Yeah, which no one cares about.
Yeah.
No, the original was all different kinds of stories.
The best thing about the original was the buddy cop relationship
Yeah.
Yeah.
that he and Al had.
And you have no idea what kind of scenario he's going to find himself in, but the mission is going to be contained to this kind of story in this town.
Yeah.
Not a conspiracy and a love affair.
It's
and
not
I know
spreading
the
off into
future.
different zones and different...
By the way, let me research this for you, and I'll tell you everything you need to know, and then you can tell him that you know this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they fix that. Hopefully
Well,
they
they can't.
find-
They have
I
9
know.
characters in there that they've added in now that we
Yes.
don't care about.
But hopefully, they're able to steer the story back into something watchable.
Like, I liked seeing, what's his name, Ernie Hudson, as the
Yeah.
boss. Like, I liked seeing him on screen, but that whole behind-the-scenes thing, that was a fail.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. The whole point of the first show was I leaped and now I can't get back. How do I get back?
Yeah.
And you figure it out, right?
And they try
You have to live the life of the person you're in.
Yeah.
until you finally leap back to your own life again.
It was like Little House on the Prairie. You go through whatever drama you're going through, and you use your heart, and you resolve things.
And the only real help Al ever gave was says there's a
Statistics.
32% chance that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Or,
And usually, it's what they say is like a low chance of working is what worked. And you were always caught guessing.
Like, to me, I have no interest in watching a single other episode after this.
I have to watch it just because of the nostalgia factor of
it
the
didn't
first one.
draw me in. Like I said, it seemed...
Well, you started this video by saying it was pretty darn good.
No, I said it was okay. Like it was well acted. Their star... Like
I don't mind the star.
if I had no idea about Quantum Leap, I would have looked at this and going, okay, it's a decent show, whatever. I might not be interested in it long term, but it was okay for a first episode. Because I know of Quantum Leap, like, that's the trouble with reboots and remakes, this one was lacking what I wanted in a reboot. Mm-hmm. I want that buddy stuff. I want that kind of stuff. But, yeah, hey, guess what? It's not going to make me take cable so I can watch it.
No.
You
No,
know,
no, no.
When the baseball season's over, thank God for hockey and football, because otherwise cable would be gone. Because there's nothing right now on TV worth watching. This is an okay show at best right now, but I probably won't watch it unless it just happens to come on.
Yeah. I think this is a fail, and I think it's going to be canceled.
It'll probably be
midway through next season.
1 or 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll prove us wrong.
Maybe.
We'll see. Well, have you guys seen Quantum Leap? I think it was on NBC.
Quantum Leap 2022.
Yes,
Well, in Canada, it was on City TV.
City TV. All right. Yeah.
Thanks,
What's
Don.
that thing?
Good outro, Don.
I was trying to think. What's the line he used to use after
boy.
every time? Yeah. Oh boy. And I think that's what the producers did after the first episode ratings came in. Oh boy.
Oh boy.